She was my favorite teacher. But she tricked us to do something horrible. And now I don't know if we can get out of it. A new teacher had just arrived at school. Her name was Miss Mara Gibson. Young, beautiful, and smart. The perfect teacher. We were all in love with her.
It's an honor to have someone with such an outstanding profile like yours.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Principal. I won't let you down.
Miss Gibson, I'll need your personal documents, for the file.
Sure, no problem. My house is a mess with the move. But I'll have everything sorted out soon.
We never knew why she moved here. She would change her story every time we asked.
My cat ran away and ended up here. I like the burgers here better. There aren't any kids as cute as you guys over there.
But she knew how to win us over with games, food, and sweet words. The big field trip day arrived. Miss Gibson had asked us to get our parents to sign a permission slip weeks before.
Is anyone still missing?
Wait, I'm not there yet. Who's that?
This is going to be a trip you'll never forget.
We were supposed to be collecting plant and insect samples. Miss, we're passing the park.
Don't worry. I've got something better planned.
Hey, who's the new driver?
Isn't it Ronaldo?
No.
Whatever.
Who cares? Where do you think Miss Gibson is taking us?
To the amusement park, yeah.
Or bowling?
Or to the beach.
Yeah. Hours passed and we still hadn't reached anywhere. We were tired.
Miss, I'm hungry. When are we eating?
Shut up, you dumb kid. We'll eat when I say. Now, stay on your seat.
There were signs of her craziness, of course.
I want you to do this assignment on your own, without telling anyone, okay?
Why?
Because you're big kids now. And I don't think you want to bother your parents with this. They might stop loving you like what happened to me.
We were just kids. How could we have known? After a few more hours, we arrived at a place in the middle of nowhere.
Everyone out! Now! And I don't want to hear a word!
Meanwhile, back at the school.
Good morning, I'd like to speak to my son Lawrence from Miss Gibson's class.
Sir, Miss Gibson's class went on a field trip today. They just left.
What? But I didn't authorize any trip.
Sir, I have your signed permission slip here.
But I didn't sign anything.
Hey, Dad, I need you to sign this permission slip. In no time, the entire school found out.
Miss Gibson isn't answering her phone.
Who was supposed to be the driver today?
Ronaldo, Principal.
Call him now. What?
Miss Gibson had knocked him out and drugged him to take control of the bus. After getting off the bus, Miss Gibson put us into a van with covered windows.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
A group of elementary school kids was reported missing after leaving their school under the care of teacher Mara Gibson.
After more driving on dirt roads, the van finally stopped. And when we got out, we realized we were inside some kind of tent. It was so strange and we were all scared. Then, Miss Gibson opened a hatch on the floor.
Now all of you dumb kids, get in or you'll be sorry.
We went down one by one, terrified.
You two, hurry up. Get it if you want to live.
What? This wasn't part of the plan.
The fake driver tried to open the door desperately for a while. He tried everything, but couldn't, so he just gave up.
We'll be locked up forever.
Calm down. We're going to get out of here.
The kid who got on the bus last had found a tiny sliver of light in the dark trap, and he started digging a tunnel to try and get us out. We were starving. Several of my friends had fainted, and all I could think about was the last task Miss Gibson had assigned us. Injecting your parents with anesthetic? How could I have done that? I'm a monster.
I see the surface.
We managed to escape, but there was nothing left. No sign of the tent.
So long, brats. Hope I never see you again.
We followed the tracks left by the van until we reached the highway.
If we keep going, we'll reach the city. I hope.
The heat was unbearable, and we had nothing to drink or eat. We were lost. I tried to be strong, but I couldn't take it anymore. The next thing I remember was waking up in a hospital. What happened? Where am I?
Relax, Lawrence. Everything's fine.
What about the others? My friends?
Now you need to rest.
It turns out a farmer driving down the highway recognized us from the news and stopped to help us. When the police investigated, they discovered we weren't in a hole in the ground. We had been locked up in a trailer buried underground.
How could she do this without anyone noticing? It's impossible.
But the investigation to find Miss Gibson wouldn't stop until she was caught.
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
This is the only address we have on her school file.
No way.
Luckily, all my classmates were fine. Well, almost all of them. Wait, someone's missing. What was his name?
Whose son?
The older kid. The one who helped us escape. The one who dug the tunnel.
Lorenzo, the whole class is here. Who are you talking about?
I never knew what happened to him, or if he was real, but he saved us. Days later, they found the fake driver wandering in an alley. The police offered him a better deal in court in exchange for revealing Miss Gibson's location. And he didn't hesitate to betray her.
Let me go, or you'll regret it.
Miss Gibson's house was full of cameras and video equipment, gasoline, and a ransom note for $5 million. Now they're both in jail, and they won't see the light of day for a long time.
We need backup in cell number 34. Now!
What? That's impossible. Where did she go? I want everyone looking for her now.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you on board, Miss Gibson.